Hello, my name is Usman. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the age-old question between plume versus mold. Does plume even exist? What is plume? Well, did a quick search online and apparently plume is this powdery substance that appears on cigars. It's from the oils within the wrapper or within the cigar. When the oils crystallize, you get this powdery substance on the top, which is perfectly fine. And generally speaking, people use it as a way of describing or demonstrating age within a cigar. Now, this idea of plume has been highly disputed, and so far all the evidence suggests that plume doesn't exist and that it's pretty much bullshit. Now, whenever I look at or watch YouTube videos online or read some articles, they always tend to give like some vague half-assed answer, like they're fence-sitting the whole way through, and it annoys the heck out of me. So I thought, you know what, let me try this myself, let me see what's going on. So I've got a bunch of cigars. The cigars I've got are the La Gloria Cubana 25th anniversary or something like that. It comes in this really fancy humidor, and the pyramid cigars within this humidor have got plume on them. So I sent some pictures to some people who I think know a lot about cigars, and they said it's definitely plume and it's completely reasonable, completely fine for me to smoke. But before I make any conclusions, I thought, let me test them. Let me actually look at the substance on the cigars to find out whether it is plume or whether it's mold. And to do this, what we're going to do is I'm going to take some high resolution pictures. I'm using a 50 megapixel camera with a macro lens. So we're going to zoom right in to the actual cigar, and we're going to look at the structure of this substance on top of the cigar. Now, crystallized oil will have a crystalline structure. Mold doesn't have a crystalline structure. So I've got a bunch of images that I've already taken. We're going to hop into this software called Lightroom. We're going to zoom in and we're going to see what this substance is all about. Right, so here we have some images that we can take a look at, and although I've taken 3 pictures, we're only going to be looking at this single one over here because one image is more than enough to determine exactly what this substance is. Now, when you're looking at cigars from normal viewing distances, like you did in that clip earlier on in this video, it's difficult to tell what the structure is. So at normal viewing distances, you can argue back and forth between plume and mold because you haven't really got a clear view of exactly what the structure is. But when you're looking at high resolution files like the one over here, we can clearly make out the structures, and I'm going to show you exactly what they look like. So let's just open this up, and immediately you can tell that is not plume. That is in no way, shape or form plume. And if I go 1:1, you can see the actual structure far more clearly. There's a lot of detail in this image. It's a 50 megapixel file, so you can see exactly what the detail, what the structure and everything is. This is without a doubt mold. And even if we zoom in even closer, we can make out the structures far more effectively. There's no way that you can deny that this is mold. This is not plume in any way, shape or form. And you can see how it's even getting into the vein structure as well. So yeah, this cigar, definite mold. Thing is, 9 times out of 10, this is what's going to be on your cigars. Some of you might say, oh, it's plume. Look, as far as I'm aware, no one's presented detailed results or, zoomed in pictures of this thing called plume. But many people have shown images and shown details and results of mold on cigars. So here's the thing, I've been researching this subject for a little while now, and so far no one has been able to provide substantial or definitive evidence in favor of plume. So I'm gonna call this idea of plume bullshit, okay? Complete nonsense. Now, I'm happy to be wrong. If I'm wrong, perfectly fine. I'm happy to be wrong as long as someone presents evidence, and not just like showing cigars with some substance at a particular distance where you can't even make out the structures, because that's not helpful. You have to be able to show the structure of the substance like I did, and to see whether it is a crystallized subject or if it's mold. That's the only way you can tell. Now, although I use like a fancy camera and a fancy lens, you don't need that. You can use your smartphone. Many smartphones these days have this feature called macro. They have the macro features within the camera. You can get really close to the cigars and actually see for yourself what the structure is. And I'm betting you that it's probably gonna be mold. It's not gonna be plume. The other thing is, some people tend to get really sensitive about their cigars and they want to start saying, oh no, it's not mold, it's plume, and they start getting all emotional about it. Like, who gives a crap if it's mold? just wipe it off and smoke it. I mean, I'm gonna smoke my cigars anyway. I really don't give a crap if my cigars have a little bit of mold on it. I mean, some of you need some penicillin for your dusty asses. Yeah, that's not going in the video. Look at it this way. If your cigar's got mold on it, it is mold. If your cigar's got mold on it, then that has to be a damn good cigar. I mean, your cigar grew life. I mean, just smoke the damn thing. The way I see it is, if you've got mold in your cigars, it's just an indication that maybe your humidity is a little bit off, or maybe the temperature's a little bit off. Just, you know, kick things back in position. Your cigars are going to be fine. Wipe it off, carry on. I mean, it's not like Beatles where you have to freaking freeze all of your cigars just to get rid of them. You'll be fine. A little bit of mold never hurt anybody. Anyway, just want to say thank you so much for watching my video. Hit the like button, subscribe, share this video, tell everyone Plume doesn't exist, and if you have any evidence countering my claim, I'd be more than happy to take a look at it. In fact, if you have definitive evidence, I will make another video telling all of you how much of a dumbass I am. Okay? But in the meantime, it's definitely mold. And yeah, hope to see you guys in the next one. Also, make sure you check out the merch store. I'll leave a link below. We've got some awesome t-shirts, especially like the one that I'm wearing right now. You know you like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.